Hi Aries, welcome to your daily love reading. My name is Pretty and I'll be doing your love reading today. So before we begin with your love reading, Aries, please do remember to take what resonates and to leave behind whatever does not. Okay, so let's begin with your love reading, Aries. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Temperance, and this is Sagittarius energy. So you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. So this is a beautiful energy. This is a healing energy. I do see this as somebody who is trying to do the right thing, somebody who is restraining themselves in some way or tempering themselves for the greater good of this connection. There is a sense of somebody here, going against their vices. This is definitely someone who wants to heal and also wants to have something healthy. There is a sense, a desire for stability as well, a balance with this energy. So let's see what the rest of the cards have to say about this, Aries. Okay, so the first card we have is the Ten of Wands, and this is fire energy. Next, you have the King of Swords, air energy. And finally, we have the Seven of Pentacles, earth energy. Okay, so there is definitely a sense of someone here who may have felt like this is a connection where it's very challenging with that Ten of Wands. It's very exhausting, it's depleting. And there's this desire to bring back balance, harmony. There may have been a bit of an unequal give and take with that Ten of Wands. Someone was putting in more, or someone felt like they had to overcompensate. And I do see them dropping that burden. This is somebody who's pulling back, but it's like they're pulling back with a plan in mind. This is a strategic decision. This is somebody who feels like they need to reserve their energy in some way. And it's not because they don't want this connection. It's because they want to make sure this connection is healthy or balanced. So this is someone who's being a bit strict on themselves. They're being more, they're putting up boundaries with that King of Swords energy. They're trying to be careful about how they approach this, or more strategic about how they approach this. So this person may be slowing down in their energy. They may be putting in less, but this is because they were putting in too much. There's just a sense of overgiving or overdoing with that Ten of Wands, and it's like they're tapering themselves now. And this is because they want to nurture this connection. They want to make sure that this connection has the right nourishment, that it's planted in the right soil. So this is definitely, an action or a move that is definitely for the greater good of this connection. This person is very invested in this connection. They value it very much. And I do see them, you may notice this person just starting to give less or be more careful about how they give. They could also just communicate their boundaries with that King of Swords energy. It's like someone feels like they need to be more strict when it comes to this connection. Okay, so let's clarify these cards, Aries. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Cups, and this is water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. So this person is trying to love themselves more. They're trying to embrace self-love, or they're trying to also fill up their own cup. There is a sense of someone who was pouring into another cup but not filling their own, and they're trying to stabilize that with this Nine of Cups energy. But this is still a connection that they want to be in. I do see they still want to preserve this connection, but it's like they feel like they need to also fill up their own tank, especially when it comes to self-love, because this could be someone who was overcompensating or trying to prove themselves because they didn't feel like good enough and that they had to overcompensate. So I do see them now trying to, give themselves some love as well. Okay, so the first card we have is the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, and this is Earth energy. Next, we have the Moon, Pisces energy. So you could be dealing with a Pisces or even a Cancer. And finally, we have the Death card, Scorpio energy. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio. So again, we're seeing someone who is dealing with issues of self-worth with that Five of Pentacles. They're learning how to honor or value themselves more, or they're starting to see their worth, and this is why they're putting up these boundaries. I do see this person, something about the way they are going about it may be confusing because you have the Moon there, but ultimately this is somebody who's transforming. This is somebody who's learning to love themselves. They're trying to learn how to have themselves and also have you, or to have the connection. They're trying to find that balance. I do see somebody who is making some progress in that as well. So there's definitely a sense of them wanting to transform the connection from one that was unequal in some way. They want to transform that. They want to change the dynamic. And this is definitely for the greater good of the connection. This is someone who wants to release doubts. They may have doubted themselves before, or some sort of self-esteem issues. They are definitely working through these things. And I do see that putting up boundaries in some way is part of that. Okay, so I'm going to pull out an oracle card for you, Aries. Okay, so the card says, take time to breathe out, disseminating Moon. Okay, so I do see this person is trying to lighten their load in some way. This is someone who may have been feeling burnt out with that Ten of Wands. So they are definitely trying to make a change, a positive change for themselves. And I do see that this change will in turn affect the connection as well, but in a positive way. This is what they're hoping. Okay, so I'm going to pull out another card for you, Aries. So the card says, let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Okay, so if you have been feeling some sort of panic about this person, because I do see someone who may have pulled back their energy in some way, this is definitely not with the intention of releasing this connection. This is somebody who is trying to work on themselves so that they can show up better in the connection. So with this let go of control issues, there is a sense of allowing this to happen naturally. With that Temperance energy as well, it's like having faith in this connection. This person isn't going to abandon this connection is what I'm seeing. Okay, so I'm going to pull out another card for you, Aries. So the card says graciousness and benevolence. No act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. Okay, so I do see this as an energy of, again, we're seeing someone who was very giving. They may have been over giving in some way. But I do see that they don't regret doing that. So this is someone who sees this as a connection that was worth it. They would still give, but I do see them wanting to work through something with their self-esteem or how they give and how they take, something about trying to find balance in connections. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for you, Aries. I hope you have a really, really good day, Aries. Bye, Aries.